Hey yo guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of my vlog. How y'all doing today? I hope y'all are having a fantastic and a beautiful day. Well, I'm starting my vlog by starting my motorcycle, and the plan is to head off from here and head towards what? Towards I got no idea yet. I think we're gonna decide that on the way. Probably the museum. There we go. So, out of the lane, the sun is bright. Alright guys, so look who I met again, Shadi, and this is the same meetup point that we are at. And right now we planned and we decided to head to the National Museum of India. So let's go and check it out. We don't know exactly what is inside, and we just realized that it's a good place to go. The price of the tickets are basically 40 rupees for Indian citizens and about 600 rupees for foreigners. That's what it said. I'm not really sure about the update of the cost, but I'm definitely going to let you guys know once we get over there and check out the cost of the ticket. I think there's a kind of a VIP movement on this part of the stretch because we find a lot of police standing on the side of the road, the traffic cops, the polices. We're almost about to get to the destination, I think. Within the next 4 kilometers we should be there. And this place looking beautiful, guys. You know, there is no traffic chaos over here except the roundabouts. So this is a whole different situation and a story to hang out. And here we have arrived at the location. Got to park our bikes over there at the parking space. Let's go and check it out inside. I don't know if we were allowed to take our helmets or not. We just got to confirm that. Alright guys, so we deposited all our bags and everything inside, and right now we're heading off to the museum, the main area. And this is where I realized that you're not allowed to vlog inside the museum, which is very crazy. So let's get into it. I'm just doing a voiceover behind the entire thing so that you guys don't get bored. So this is the entrance and the main area, the main lobby area. So this is basically kind of an idol sculpture. So let's get into the main section. Early civilizations which got settled down in India, like the Indus Valley civilization. So these are kind of the stones that they used to use as a tool, and that's how it looked. It's kind of sharpened, which has kind of sharp edges. Especially I think they use it for cutting and different sort of things. So this is basically some kind of utensils found, some kind of pottery work found in the state of Haryana, and these were the regions where they showed where they existed and where they lived, like Egypt, Mesopotamia, Indus Valley, and then we have China. And I think these were some kind of sculptures, of course. I don't know the exact meaning. Why did they, make some kind of human faces and stuff like that? I didn't get the exact meaning. And basically these are kind of the seals that they used back then, and some kind of more potteries that were found at the site, and the golds that they used back then, the metals especially. You see that? That's kind of a bangle kind of thing. Alright, and this is basically one of the civilizations known as the Harappan civilizations. Alright guys, you see this, and half of it is in Pakistan, Rajasthan, Haryana, Gujarat, and other places. And these are some of the artifacts over here that you see. Harappan ceramics. Have a look at the pottery work. Sculptures. This is how it looks. Let me give you a close-up. They made some animal sculptures over here, and it looks so nice. Unbelievable finishing during that period of time. This used to be one of the base of the pillars, and that's what it says over here. Polished pillar base. Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick overview of the place, because if I keep going from one item to only one item, it's gonna take a huge long time. And basically this was the map of the Harappan civilization, the Mohenjo-daro civilization, and this is how advanced they were back then. And these are some of the pottery works, and just imagine these kind of artifacts still surviving is a huge deal. This is one of the civilizations map, how it used to look back then, and I don't know what exactly this is. And these are some kind of picks and some kind of tools that they use for hunting or something like that. And then you have another kind of a bowl over here. So they used to bury down people in this jar. So I believe that they used to put the person inside the jar and then bury it down. That's what it said. So this is like the entire overview of the place, and the entire overview of the pottery work and the ceramic work. And this is one of the Harappan civilization's body, and this is the body of a female, basically. That's what is mentioned over there, and this is the way that they used to bury people back then, and the things that they used to put inside the grave. So this is another section basically in the museum where they show a lot of sculptures, statues, and idols and stuff like that. This is after everything came, civilization evolved and stuff like that. Can you see the amount of craftsmen and the amount of detail that has gone into it, which is crazy. This is basically the Mayuran dynasty, how they came and the things that they used to use back then. Look at all these sculptures made back then. The evolution from civilization to civilization, and these were the early buffed sandstones that they used to do back then, which is unbelievably amazing. So this is an overview of this section of the museum, King on an Elephant. Just have a look at that. And this is a sculpture of a female. I believe she's kind of a goddess or something. This was kind of a pillar, and half of it's broken. Now let's go to Kushana, and there is a lot of modernization. Things got evolved, and you can see the sculptures, the perfection in them, how things evolved and how things changed, and they got better at what they were doing. All the faces, you can see the face cuts. This is the statue of Buddha. Believe me, this is not a new sculpture. This is done way back in the BCs. Overview of this entire place. Just have a look at Shadi. He's just chilling because we got tired walking all the way along. You see that over there? That is a part of a wall, I believe, where they had a lot of sculptures engraved in it. And basically this was back then, the era when Buddha thrived in this region. I just went to see how they worked on it, and the craftsmanship and the time that went into building this sculptures. So this is again another section. So you see a lot of idols and a lot of god sculptures too. I believe that's like the golden period of the Hindu civilization, and when it thrived especially. So you see another sculpture. That is how sacred the cow is to the Hindu religion. This is a part of a pillar, and I believe this is the statue of Lord Vishnu. Again, another Hindu god. Then you have different sculptures all over the museum, a part of it. Now we come into the Bronze Age, and this is where you find a lot of idols which were made up of bronze. People became more intelligent and clever, and they learned how to mold the bronze. So these are 100% original artifacts, which is crazy. They were all behind a bulletproof glass. So these are basically of very importance and has a lot of importance in the Hindu religion. Now you come to the Deccan Bronze Age. So these were found from that area. Really a thing that you must see. Find a lot of Sri Lankan people coming, visiting the museum, because Buddha was a very important part, especially, and is an important part in Sri Lanka. There's a lot of followers of Buddha back in Sri Lanka. This is an important god sculpture in the Hindu religion known as Natraj. So I thought of taking this because a lot of people were clicking a picture of this. So this is the overview of the Bronze Age part of the museum.
This is basically the era when they used to hunt down elephants for their ivory. So the things that you see here are made of 100% ivory, and that is crazy because I have seen things which is unbelievably huge to be made up of ivory. Have a look at this. It's made up of ivory. The sandals. Look at the work on it. It's beautifully carved, beautifully done. Unbelievable. And the sculptures of gods and goddess are too made up of ivory. This is a lot of ivory work, man. You see this entire piece? This is, I don't know what they used to use it back then, and this was made up of ivory. Alright guys, so right now we're in the cafeteria area to eat something. We're super hungry, and we did a lot of walking inside the museum, and the cost for the tickets is 20 rupees for Indian citizens. That means 40 rupees, and for foreigners it's about 300 rupees each. So you got to keep that fact in your mind, and there's a lot of history. So if you love history, this is a place to visit, of course, definitely. So we're just waiting for our paneer parathas, so that's what we ordered. So done with the meal now, and we decided to head off from the museum. We have very short amount of time, and the time right now is about 4 already. So I'm going to see you guys in the next shot on the motorcycle. So after the meal and everything, so this is basically the outside of the museum, how it looks, and they have a couple of sculptures and statues, and this museum was basically inaugurated by Jawaharlal Nehru.
Alright guys, so off of the museum now. We wanted to head to the National Zoological Park, but unfortunately that is closed. It's gonna close soon by 4:30. That's what the Google map just told us. So we don't want to take any chances.
2,000 years later.
We decided to go back now. Shadi is basically going to go back to his hostel. That means we both are heading in a different way. So he's going to go from the left side, and I have to take the other exit. The other left, the second left exit. Okay, brother. Bye-bye, Shadi. Take care. Bye. Have a good day. So right now I'm heading back home and just following the road to home. Sweet home. I gotta go straight, follow the route. So the Google Maps is basically taking me from a route where there is no crowd, the least amount of traffic. So great day, great fun, whole new level of experience for me. So after a very long time I'm listening to some music. Usually I'm not a music person, but then sometimes you feel like listening to it. So today is that day, the sometime day. Alright guys, so I was just, busy tackling the traffic, and finally I'm back. Almost there, about to arrive home, and yep. So I'm gonna end this vlog right here, right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and yep, I'm gonna see you guys very soon in another episode. Till then, ride safe, always wear a helmet no matter what. So if you drive a car, please don't forget to put on your seat belts. Bye-bye, love, peace.